All right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Devil Girl from Mars, 1954. This is going to be a British black and white science fiction film. I'm giving 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was pretty slow, but I did enjoy the Martian lady in very provocative leather outfit. And I liked her robot friend too. That was really corny. The movie poster looks pretty cool. It says the fantastic night of terror that menaced the fate of the world. Invasion from outer space, sights too weird to imagine, destruction too monstrous to escape. Nice poster. It's produced by Danziger Brothers, directed by David McDonald, and starring Patricia Laffin, Hugh McDermott, Hazel Court, who's a bunch of Roger Corman stuff, Peter Reynolds, and Adrienne Corri, who was a Scottish actress in Clockwork Orange. It was made at Shepperton Studios with sets designed by the art director Norman G. Arnold. Sorry about my last video, Karate Man. I was looking up one of your recommendations, which I had already added to my Netflix queue. And it switched channels on me right in the middle of the video, and it just got confused and it shut off my video abruptly. So I apologize for that. The film was released by British Lion. It was released in the United States the following year. The film's storyline concerns a female alien commander sent from Mars to acquire human males to replace their declining male population, thereby saving Martian civilization from extinction. When negotiation, then intimidation fails, she must use force to attain cooperation from a remote Scottish village where she landed her crippled flying saucer. Naya, a female commander from Mars, heads for London in her flying saucer. She's part of the advanced alien team looking for Earthmen to replace the declining male population on her world. The result of a devastating war between the sexes because of damage to her craft caused when entering the Earth's atmosphere. An apparent crash with an airliner, she's forced to land in the remote Scottish moors. She's armed with a ray gun that can paralyze or kill and is accompanied by a tall, menacing robot named Chani. We like Chani. We wanted to see more of Chani and less of these sniveling bar characters. Scottish bar. Production company Danziger Productions, distributed by British Lion Films, release date May 2nd, 1954, 77 minutes. So an hour and 17 minutes, not too long. But the boring bar scenes reminded me of how much longer it seemed than its actual runtime. Professor Arnold Hennessy, an astrophysicist, accompanied by journalist Michael Carter, is sent by the British government to investigate the effects of the crash, believed to be caused by a meteorite. The pair come to the Bonnie Charlie, a remote inn run by Mr. and Mrs. Jameson in the depths of the Scottish Highlands. At the bar, they meet Ellen Prestwick, a fashion model who came to the Bonnie Charlie to escape an affair with a married man. She quickly forms a romantic liaison with Carter. Meanwhile, escaped convict Robert Justin, under the alias Albert Simpson, convicted for accidentally killing his wife, comes to the inn to reunite with barmaid Doris, with whom he is in love. Naya happens across the inn, incinerates the Jameson's handyman David, and she enters the bar. When she finds no one willing to come with her to Mars, she responds with intimidation, trapping the guests and staff within an invisible wall and turning Chani loose to vaporize much of the manor's grounds. Discovering Justin and Tommy, the Jameson's young nephew, hiding in the grounds, Naya kidnaps Tommy as a possible male specimen, and she sends Justin back to the inn under some manner of mind control. We like mind control, but this movie was playing mind control on me, telling my eyes to move off the screen as I was distracted by my son trying to teach me Catholic stuff. Naya then brings Professor Hennessy aboard her spaceship to view the technological achievements of Martian civilization, including the ship's atomic power source. In exchange for Tommy, Carter volunteers to go to Mars with Naya. Realizing that the only road to victory over Naya requires trickery, Hennessy suggests Carter sabotage the ship's power source. After takeoff, Carter attempts a double cross before boarding the ship, snatching Naya's controller for Johnny. But this attempt is thwarted by Naya's mind control powers. Carter is released by Naya, and they both return to the bar, where she announces that she will destroy the inn and she will kill everyone within when she leaves for London. However, she allows for one man to go up with her in order to escape death. The men draw lots, and Carter wins the draw, still hoping to enact Hennessy's plan to destroy the spaceship. At the last minute, Justin, alone at the bar, and now free from mind control when Naya returns, offers to go with her of his own free will. After takeoff, he successfully sabotages Naya's flying saucer, off camera, of course, sacrificing himself to save the men of Earth and atoning for the death of his wife. Hey, morning, it's nighttime here. Adrienne's in the chat room. We had Adrienne in the chat room for the first review. Yeah, I told you it's going to feel like somebody hit you over the head with a hammer. He says it's a hangover. So Adrienne was in the chat room for the first video I reviewed for Dolph Lundgren. I kept calling him like something else. I gave him a new first name, Todd Lundgren. and then I forgot the D in his last name on one of my other videos. And then Karate Man was in his chat room, and I cut him off at the 13-minute mark for the last video because YouTube decided to switch channels on me. In an interview with Frank J. Dello Streeto, screenwriter John Chartris Mather claimed that Devil Girl from Mars came about while he was working with the Danzigers, who were producing Calling Scotland Yard, that appeared as both a U.S. television series and a cinema featurette. And a cinema featurettes in Great Britain and British Commonwealth. When production finished ahead of schedule, Mather says he was ordered to use up the remaining film studio time already booked and paid for by working on a feature film for the Danzigers. The interview also claims Patricia Laffin's Devil Girl costume was economically made by designer John Sutcliffe. The film was made on a very low budget with no retakes except in cases where the actual film stock became damaged. The film print is in terrible shape. This DVD is pretty bad. They need to restore the film somehow. It was shot over a period of 3 weeks, often filming well into the night. Actress Hazel Court, we talked about her earlier, later said, "I remember great fun on the set. It was like a repertory company acting that film. The robot named Chani was constructed by James Whitehead and was fully automated, although it suffered breakdowns during the filming. It looks ridiculous. It's laughable. Unintentional humor. Chani is the only reason to watch." Oh, and the leather-clad alien from Mars. The alien Klaatu posing as Mr. Carpenter in The Day the Earth Stood Still, 1951, was intended by screenwriter Edmund H. North to evoke Jesus Christ. So, too, there are indications that the Martian woman Naya was intended to evoke an anti-Virgin Mary image. I'm not sure what that's all about. I don't know where they got that. Oh, they got it from Miller, 2006, page 158. Devil Girls from Mars sound editor was Gerry Anderson, listed as Gerald Anderson in the credits. Later, to create UK television series such as Thunderbirds and The Great Space 1999. I've got to put his name in. Oh, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's a lamb sausages and coffee. That's an interesting combination. I bought my son a bagel for breakfast. He didn't drink his smoothie today. I gave him yogurt and Captain Crunch cereal. But no, he didn't drink his smoothie, and then he insisted on buying a bagel at Safeway, which I did for 99 cents. Do I have Invasion of the Body Snatchers on my Netflix? So we're going to put Gerry Anderson, sound editing by Gerry Anderson. Sound Gerry Anderson, the great Gerry Anderson, who did The Great Space 1999. And just as a reminder for Space 1999, I'll show you the intro. As Adrienne's got a hangover, he doesn't remember the intro to Space 1999, so I'm going to send it to him now. Wake him up. Space Come on. Here we go. Wow, I've got 3 new comments. How did that happen? Gerry Anderson has a YouTube channel. And I'm going to post the most perfect television show introduction ever, known to, it's a mixed fruit smoothie. There it is. Gerry Anderson, his own YouTube channel. In case Adrienne forgot about Space 1999, there it is in all its glory. From my 70s childhood, Space 1999. The reviewer for British Monthly Film Bulletin 1954. Oh. To save time and money, composer Edwin Astley reused his Sabre of London score for the film. The reviewer for British Monthly Film Bulletin 1954, writing at the time of the film's release, wrote the settings, dialogue, characterization, and special effects are of low order, but even their modest unreality has its charm. There's really no fault in this film that one would like to see eliminated. Everything in its way is quite perfect. Devil Girl from Mars developed a following via home video. Rolling Stone columnist Doug Pratt later called Devil Girls from Mars a delightful bad movie. The acting is really bad and the whole thing is so much fun. You want to run to your local community theater group and have them put it on next instead of Brigadoon. I like this one about as much as I like Brigadoon. In other words, I wasn't crazy about it, but I didn't dislike it either. U.S. filmmaker, film reviewer Leonard Maltin, boo! Leonard Maltin stinks! Heaven high. He said the film is hilariously solemn, high camp British imitation of U.S. cheapies. I don't know if that means he likes it or he dislikes it. It doesn't say. In the book Going to Mars, the authors described the film as an undeniably awful but oddly interesting film. They noted that the plot was more a reflection of the 1950s view of politics and the era's inequality of the sexes than a thoughtful projection of present and or future possibilities. Eric S. Rabkin likens the character Naya to a dominatrix and even a neo-Nazi. He said of the film that a host of charged images and subconscious fears are handled with a broad camp irony, otherwise without some underlying psychological engagement. How could anyone sit through a movie so badly made? Well, I just did. And I didn't think it was that bad. But I didn't think it was that good either. The film inspired Hugo and Nebula Award-winning author Octavia E. Butler to begin writing science fiction after watching the motion picture at age 12. She declared that she could write something better. Likewise, the Los Angeles avant-garde artist Gronk lists this film as the crucial factor that guided him in his career choice. And that's about it for Space 1999 was I believe it was an ABC television show in the United States. It's a British science fiction television program. I think the only Brit actor in it is Barry Morse. It was on ITV, British free-to-air public broadcast television network, ITV. It had guest appearances from Christopher Lee, Joan Collins, Peter Cushing, Ian McShane, Patrick Troughton, Brian Blessed, Blessed was in it twice. And yeah, it was just a US and UK television show. I don't think it played anywhere else. It didn't play anywhere else in the world besides the US and the UK, unfortunately. But maybe I can pull up the Peter Cushing episode on YouTube. That's facing 99. I love all the episodes, even season 2 with that ridiculous talking rock thing. The talking rock. I think that's when Barbara Bain and Martin Landau, who were married at the time, got sick and tired of it. A TV show when they were acting, when they were saying their lines to a talking rock. All right, space 1999. Peter Cushing. Let's see what pops up on YouTube. I can't find it. But I found the playlist, all 49 episodes. It's right here. There's the playlist. You can watch all 49 episodes, which would take you roughly 40 hours. It's without commercials, of course, but there you go. Shockwaves is a great flick. Bloodsuckers, I don't remember. I'll add Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Bloodsuckers and the Yeti. Bloodsuckers is called Incense for the Damned. And the Yeti. Oh, the Yeti is called the Abominable Snowman. So I'm getting different film names when I do a Google query, Adrienne, but I will add those 3 movies. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Incense for the Damned, and The Abominable Snowman. Try to add those to my 2 lists. Laters.